welcome to Brainbox Horticulture. So today we'll discuss the part 2 of horticulture tables. So first, before starting with seedling rootstock and clonal rootstocks, that is rootstock and propagation of these temperate crops, we need to know what is rootstock and propagation. So rootstock is a part of plant, often underground part, from which new above ground growth can be produced. So this is a grafted plant, and here you can see the underground part is known as rootstock, which consists of a well-developed root system to which a bud from another plant is grafted, and the above portion is the sign. Now further, seedling rootstocks are usually produced from seeds, and in that variations occur, and in case of clonal rootstocks, they are vegetatively propagated either by layering, cutting, budding. And what is propagation? That is simply multiplication, which can be done either by grafting. So you can also use cutting, layering, budding. So let's start with rootstock and propagation of these temperate crops. Seedling rootstock. First of apple, it is vigorous and is not uniform in size. Seeds of crab apple are used. Malus baccata and self-pollinizing varieties can be used like Golden Delicious, Granny Smith. Stratification is done 60 to 70 days, 4 to 6 degrees Celsius temperature, December to Feb. Then comes pear. It is commercially propagated by grafting on seedling or clonal rootstocks. So here seedling rootstocks of pear are Canth, that is Pyrus partia, Shira, that is Pyrus serotina, and stratification can be done. Then is the peach. Peach seedlings as rootstock are used. Hills, wild peach seedlings, plains, seeds of sharbati and safeda and wild apricot can be used. In case of apricot, grafting and budding can be done. Seedling rootstocks are wild apricot chulli and wild peach seedlings. For plum, seedlings of peach, apricot, almond, wild apricot chulli can be used. Here we can do budding, grafting. Hardwood and leafy softwood cuttings can be taken. Cuttings taken from hardwood and semi-hardwood should be given rooting hormone, that is IBA, indole butyric acid, 2000 to 3000 ppm. Then comes cherry, Paja, that is Prunus cirrhosoides, bird cherry, Prunus padum, Mahaleb stratification, Mazard stratification can be done. Propagation, in case of cherry, seedlings of Paja do not require any chilling treatment. Now, clonal rootstocks. In case of clonal rootstocks, we know that these are vegetatively propagated either through layering, the cutting, budding. So first we need to know what is EMLA. EMLA is virus free. Then M stands for Malling series, size controlling. MM stands for Malling-Merton series. These are size controlling and resistant to woolly apple aphid. Clonal rootstocks of apple first. These are precocious, uniform and resistant. The promising clonal rootstocks of apple, which are very famous, that is M9 or EMLA 9 can be used. That is Malling 9 or EMLA 9, which is dwarf. M7 is semi-dwarf. MM 111 is semi-vigorous. Merton 793 is vigorous. Mound or trench layering can be done. Tongue and cleft grafting and chip budding. Chip budding is usually done March to July. Then comes the pear. Here Quince A, that is vigorous. Quince B rootstock, that is intermediate. Quince C is dwarf. OH into F 230 is semi-dwarf. Oregon 211 is dwarfing. Mound layering or trench layering. And in case of sign, tongue or cleft grafting can be done. Tea budding, April to May can be performed. Quince with Bartlett is incompatible. So we have to use interstock, that is the centermost portion which is used, that is Old Home or Bure Hardy. Then comes the peach. Here peach clonal rootstock is precocious again, the size control, productive, resistant to IP, and that is insect pest. Peach into almond hybrid can be used. GF677 is useful alkaline soil as resistant to chlorosis. Then Siberian sea, Nema Guard These all are the clonal rootstocks which are used in case of peach. Nemagard, then Chalil, that is nematode resistant. Grafting and budding can be done. In hills, tongue grafting is done in Feb, and in tea budding May June. In case of plains, grafting is done in November Jan, and in case of April June, budding is done. Then comes the apricot, Mariana 2624 as a clonal rootstock, Myrobalan 29C. For California, Mariana 77 is used. For South Africa, seed stratification can be done, that is 45 to 50 days. And tongue grafting is done. Then tea budding can be done May to June, and chip budding in September. Best chip budding is done in June only. So then comes the plum. Plum is Myrobalan B, Myrobalan 29C, and Mariana GF 8/1, Mariana 2624. Layering can be done here. 2500 ppm is again IBA used application of indole butyric acid, rooting hormone, hardwood cuttings. Then comes cherry. Cherry clonal rootstocks are Cold, Charger, Gisela, Mazard F12/1, semi-vigorous and is very difficult to rootstock. Then mound and trench layering is done. For cold, cuttings, hardwood cuttings in Feb 30 to 45 centimeters length, IBA as rooting hormone, that is 2500 to 3000 ppm, and grafting with sign is done. Tongue grafting can be done, that is from Feb to March. So planting of apple is done in Jan-Feb, and pear, peach, apricot, plum and cherry is done in December, Jan. All these are winter months, crops that is planted in winter months. Then comes spacing. Standard type of apple, that is seedling, 7.5 into 7.5 meters should be the spacing. For M9 it should be 1.5 into 1.5 meters, that is the clonal rootstock. Then for spur type varieties, seedling is 5 into 5 meters, and for Malling Merton C106, 3 into 3 meters. In case of pear, spacing is in October, December, the rootstockers are planted. Nursery beds should be 15 to 20 centimeters distance and 30 centimeters row. Then comes the peach. High density, for high density planting, the spacing will be 3 into 3 meters and normal will be 5 into 1 meters. For apricot, plum and cherry, all these have spacing 6 into 6 meters. Then comes training. Modified center leader system is in apple. For pear, again modified center leader system. Peach is open center system, and Tatura trellis system. For apricot, open center system, modified center leader system. For plum is same, and for cherry again modified center leader system. For in case of pruning, 2 steps are taken: thinning out and heading back. In case of manure, 100 kg FYM, 10 for pear, peach 40. For apricot, plum, cherry, apricot is 40, plum and cherry is 60 kg. NPK that is used, that are fertilizers used, grams per tree is 700, 350, 700 grams per tree for apple, 70, 35, 70 again for pear, 500, 250, 700 for peach, then 500, 250, 700 again for apricot and plum, and in case of cherry 2000, 1600 is to 1000 grams per tree for cherry. So in my next part, in part 3, I'll discuss the maturity indices and harvesting, the post-harvest management, insect, pest and diseases, and the most important varieties will be discussed in the next part. So if you like my video, do share and subscribe, and keep watching BrainBox Horticulture.